MP.
Time to get to work. Do your thing, MP.
Welcome, folks, and what better way to celebrate the end of the week? Friday night basketball on 2K Sports. Joined by Grant Hill, Steve Smith, and Allie LaForce, I'm Brian Anderson. And checking out the opening lineup for Memphis. We've got Jaren Jackson. Ja Morant is out there with Rui Hachimura. And it's Jordan in at the shooting guard position. And for Brooklyn, well, Grant, this is the type of game that may look lopsided, but as we've seen, anything can happen.
Anything can definitely happen, B.A. And look, you have to understand that every guy in this league is talented. If you come in flat and those other guys are inspired, you can fall. But honestly, you shouldn't. It's all about handling your business.
Now we've got a report from the sideline on the illustrious career of MP.
Thank you, guys. As you know, he recently broke into the top 10 list for all-time three-pointers made, and he is in awe of seeing his name on a list that includes the greatest shooters of all time. But no doubt about it, he has earned that spot. Back to you.
Indeed. Thank you. So it's Brooklyn now. The Grizzlies making their last shot. Mitchell's shot is good.
Sometimes it's an easy game. Get the rock to Donovan Mitchell and watch him score.
And here are the Grizzlies now. It's a three-point game. They're coming off that loss against Philadelphia.
It's simple. Your defense has to be razor sharp on the road. You really want to take the crowd out of the game. Easier said than done.
Yes, the other team is feeding off that enthusiasm. You have to try and match that energy.
Here's Mitchell after the basket by Memphis. We played just over a minute here in the first. Isaac with a screen on Jordan. 13 feet out. 2 points. That one goes. Mitchell's got his second bucket on the night.
Cash from mid-range. Donovan Mitchell loves taking that one.
It had been a long time since Murray State had produced an NBA star. Ja Morant changed that narrative.
B.A., he certainly did. He's now the highest average scorer in the NBA out of Murray State. This dude is an animal, a walking bucket, if you will.
So far from the floor to the left side wing. Hachimura from long range knocks down the long J.
You don't want to let him get into a rhythm from out there.
Brooklyn's gone 1 of 2 from three-point land so far. From deep, Mitchell keeps it alive. Oh, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
And really nice timing by Isaac on the glass, winning himself a great second chance look.
Oh, got that one up quick. Jordan's got 7 points. And what an incredible achievement from MP recently. Grant, he turned in one of the most efficient games you will ever see.
Well, you talk about what it means to dominate. MP was the definition of that with his performance. Now, everything fell for him, and it looked like he was a man amongst boys.
Now here's Morant. He's been a consistent contributor, averaging just over 11 a game. Count that one.
They've come out hot. I mean, really hot. Perfect from the field thus far.
For Brooklyn, they've gone 4 of 7, shooting a solid percentage. Down low. Here's Mitchell. Ooh, good finish at the rack off the slick feed. He has 7.
I love it when the guards take it down low. Donovan Mitchell taking it to the defense.
Pass to Morant. Back to Jordan. And Slam dunk by Jordan.
What? Wait. Hey, dunks are always for the big boys.
Emphatic move by the point guard.
Forget just laying it in. He wanted to make a statement.
And Brooklyn has possession. The Grizzlies making their last shot. Knocks it down from distance.
It's obvious he's taking it upon himself to try and keep them alive.
Outside Moran. Hachimura finds Jordan from deep three-point land. And again, it's Memphis with a three.
His shot making has been superb this quarter. He's taken over this game.
Well, you talk about a team on the rise. The Grizzlies are young and dangerous, Smitty.
BA, they hang their hats on the defensive end. With their length and activity, they make it hard for people to handle them. Giving it up for a better look, Mitchell with some smart ball movement.
Timeout call, Memphis.
Timeout, Memphis. Now on the way to the floor. Give it up for Team White.
Some changes from Brooklyn. Johnson, he's checked in for Isaac. Thomas comes in for Bridges. And Sexton subbed in for Donovan Mitchell. And so Moran will bring it up for the Grizzlies. 3-point lead. Last time they met was in Memphis.
They flat out dominated the last time these teams squared off, particularly on the glass.
They generated second chance opportunities on one end, preventing them on the other end. That was the story of the game.
Memphis has gone 3 of 3 from outside and looking sharp here in the first. Ooh, took him no time at all to get that one. Jordan's got 17.
His play is a big reason why they're ahead. He hasn't missed a shot all night.
There's 53 seconds left now in the first quarter. Thomas, the rebound by Jackson. Memphis has gone 4 for 4 so far from three-point land. Impressive. Goes up again. Pass to Moran. Yes, and a nice assist from Jackson. Moran's got his second basket of the game.
Their offense looking like a well-oiled machine.
Inside. Outside Sexton. Knocks down the triple.
When Colin Sexton likes a look, he takes it, even when it's from range.
24 seconds left in the first quarter. Pass to Jordan. The three. And again, it's Memphis with a three.
An excellent perimeter offense so far. Their shooters are clearly in a great rhythm.
For three, Sexton. It's rebounded by Memphis. And here's Jordan. This one for three. Sends it home from three-point land. Jordan's got 23 points.
He's been so aggressive on offense, and with the results, you understand why.
You know why? Success breeds confidence, and he's certainly been successful from there, time and time again.
And so it's the Memphis Grizzlies in a good situation, up by 13 points to close the quarter. We hear teams talk about wanting to get the ball inside, but this is how you do it. All right, we'll get back to the action after this break. We welcome you back to second quarter action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. Let's get a quick check of the scoring breakdown here for the Grizzlies.
They're unselfish. They're passing the ball well, setting up teammates, playing team basketball, and their focus.
And on top of that, they've been dialed in from deep. And if they keep it up, it could be a big night for them.
Donovan Mitchell out there with Colin Sexton. Then there's Johnson, then it's Cam Thomas, and it's Clowney in at center, locking down the middle. So that's the Nets 5. Here's Thomas. No points so far.
He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots.
And the dunk by Jackson.
Good feed from Ja. This demonstrates what an excellent leader he can be.
Pass to Sexton. Mitchell feeling it out a bit. Offline with a three. Memphis has gone 6 of 6 from downtown thus far. From deep, Jordan. Outside for Moran. Let's go with a three. And there's Jordan on the assist by Moran. Jordan's got 28 points for the game.
An unselfish player. I like how Morant is all about helping his teammates. Terrific pass.
And when you're looking for guys with MVP traits, Smitty, the light really shines on Ja Morant.
It does, B.A. Like all the great ones do, Ja can completely take over a game. Elite skills, elite athleticism. He's got a sixth sense for this game.
Timeout called, Brooklyn.
Attention fans. Now on the court, is your squad. Get loud and let them hear you.
Isaac, he's checked in for Brooklyn. Bridges comes in for Sexton. And let's honor a terrific player who has worked hard to earn this award, the Western Conference Player of the Month.
And his team counts on him to lead.
Change here for Memphis. Timeout called, Brooklyn. And a quick look here at some of the numbers for him.
And by looking at his true shooting percentage over the last 5 games, you can see how much he's paying attention to his shot selection, and it's showing.
And we're now a little over 2.5 minutes into the second. Spencer. No good on the shot. Some solid defense from Williams. For Memphis, they've gotten 6 of 9 attempts to go in the second. Looking good. Jordan with the bucket.
Playing at his tempo, his pace. He's been dialed in all night.
The Nets have gotten 4 of 8 shots to drop in the second. Pope, hounded by Morant. Pope. The putback. It's good on the putback.
Now that takes a skillful touch.
Yeah, excellent control to just ease the ball back up and in. A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
So, Brian, this is year 3 with coaches in team-branded attire, and you ask them, they're in no rush to go back to the suits. The Heat's Eric Spoelstra said, quote, "There's so much less to think about. I used to hate those dress shoes." The Pistons' Monty Williams said, quote, "None of us can dress. That dry cleaning bill is gone, and you can pack in one bag." Brian?
Hey, that sounds pretty good, Allie. Thank you.
And this is what you want to do when you've got a big lead. You must stay aggressive.
I'm impressed with their intensity tonight. They've came in focused, and they've executed.
Shot from the top of the key. Grizzlies with the rebound. Williams has got 7 rebounds in the game. Jordan with the bucket.
These are big buckets. He's been instrumental in helping them try to close out this game.
1:03 left to play in the second quarter. Here's Thomas, covered by Jordan. Pope. Yes, it's good.
Terrific play. This is why you run your offense through him and live with the results.
Morant, the pass to Jordan. Out to the right wing. And slam dunk by Jordan.
I'll tell you, those finishes are always extra special when they come from your point guard.
Oh, forget about his passing. Can we see more dunking?
It just shows you the versatility. This guy can do a lot of different things for you. Woo-wee!
And that one drops. And so Morant will bring it up for the Grizzlies. 2 seconds separating the shot clock and the game clock. And there's Jordan on the assist by Morant. Jordan's got 40 points.
His production from range has been nothing short of astounding. I have to admit, it's always a tough decision for the ref on the block charge call.
Substitutions on the court.
To the left wing. Mitchell, the pass to Bridges. Grizzlies with the rebound. Just 3 on the clock. Jordan with the bucket. Jordan's got 42 in the game.
I like that find by Jackson. Young bigs who can see the whole floor. You don't come across them that often.
And so it's the Memphis Grizzlies, ending the period up by a staggering 23 points. Their efficiency has been off the charts. They're running their sets well with patience and purpose. We'll be right back after this word.
Thanks for stopping by, everybody. The story tonight, everything, and I mean everything, is working well for the Memphis Grizzlies.
You've got to be impressed with their unselfishness. They're moving the ball with ease, looking to keep each other involved. That's a total team effort.
It's entertaining to watch, as long as you're not the team they're playing. All right, everybody, now that we have a minute, here's a look at the power rankings.
Taking a look at Memphis, no surprise to see them at the top of the rankings. We knew they had championship DNA before the start of the season, and right now they're showing that they can possibly get to the championship rounds.
When you have the roster they have, health permitting, you expect them to be number one.
Appreciate you joining us. It's been our distinct pleasure, and I mean that. Let's now take you back over to the third quarter with Brian Anderson.
And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. Here's Morant. They lead by the biggest margin of the game, 23 points. And we heard some coaches saying the league punishes retaliation, and that might even encourage players to instigate. Grant, you think he's got a point?
You know, B.A., I think he does. I mean, if guys are creating a dust-up to try to get opposing star players thrown out, the officials cannot reward that.
Getting underway in the second half. Here's the 5 for Taylor Jenkins. They've got Ja Morant, Jackson out there with Rui Hachimura, and it's Jordan in at the 2 spot.
And you have to think that they're leading this game because of how they've controlled the boards tonight.
Dominating when it matters most. Give him the ball and get out of the way.
Throws good. Jordan. Brooklyn with the ball. To the middle. And Mitchell with the slam.
You've got to trust your receiver to go get that pass. Did you see Donovan Mitchell catch and finish in the same motion?
Jordan goes in, and the shot's good. Jordan's got 5 points now in the quarter.
They're not messing around. 5 of their last 6 buckets have come from the interior. And on both sides of the ball, Rui Hachimura plays with great aggression.
Grant, he embraces that part of his game. You can't ignore the physicality that he plays with. Rui is at his best when he's playing bully ball.
From deep, Jordan. It's hauled in by Isaac. Isaac's got a rebound number 5 here tonight. To the right side. Pope. And the Nets, another 3.
This is the shot you want to get him. An open look from range.
Third quarter of play with just over 1.5 minutes gone by. From deep, Jordan. That shot is off.
Phenomenal how many threes he drained in the first half, especially considering he's hit none since.
Bridges misses. The Grizzlies have gone 2 of 5 in this third quarter. Good work defensively by Mitchell.
Off the mark once again. Terrible quarter for him thus far.
The Grizzlies pull it in. Morant with it. Here's Jordan. Larivia passes to Jordan, and he lays it up and in. Jordan's got 49 in the game.
Looks like we're starting to see a pattern here. Not afraid to get in the paint and get wet.
Pope, pounded by Morant. The rebound by Jackson.
You have to credit their effort. I mean, they've done an amazing job on the glass.
He got it again! Sensational!
He's at 50 again. I mean, he's done this a few times this year.
Hey, it's become an old habit. He's tied for the 4th most 50-point games in a single season. Screen by Bridges. Over to the left wing. 6 to shoot. Screen by Bridges. Pope. And he hits the jumper. 7 points in the game.
Easy look when the defender isn't fighting over the screen.
Reason why it takes extra energy to do it. You have to trust your defensive rotations, but it's worth it.
And it gets even worse for them. I mean, he just waltzes down the lane, extending their advantage. Not good.
A uncontested shot at the rim, you have to compete at all times.
Timeout called. Brooklyn. Smitty, there's been a lot of talk about the parity in the NBA right now. There are a lot of contenders for the title each year.
NBA is great for the league. The more teams competing for championships, the better it is for the fans.
Thomas, he's checked in for Donovan Mitchell. And the Grizzlies making a change here.
No plays off.
And in terms of assist numbers, these are the players that have stood out over the past month. The 4th spot held by Ja Morant.
His teammates trust that if they get open, he will find them. They're really in a groove right now.
.146 left to play in the 3rd quarter here. Thomas misses. The Grizzlies have gotten 5 of 10 shots to go. From deep, Jordan. That basket is good. Off the assist from Jackson. Jackson's got 3 assists now in this one. .127 left in the 3rd quarter. Pope, pounded by Morant. Excellent D there from Morant.
And right now, they're +8 in the rebounding category. That's helping them run away with this. An aggressive move to a strong finish.
He is just unwilling to settle. He gets right to the rim and makes sure they come away with points.
The Grizzlies making a switch here. Wesley's checked in. One thing about Isaiah Stewart, Steve, he is an enforcer.
Yeah, he can move bigs around at both ends. At the bucket, he'll score right through you, and he fights for rebounds.
Rebounded by Johnson. Brooklyn has gotten 2 of 4 threes to fall here in this 3rd quarter. Pope, can they get it? Grizzlies with the rebound. Williams has got 9 rebounds now. Here's Jordan. Oh, another one falls.
Oh, make that 61 points.
Everything is going his way right now. Here's Sexton, a dependable player on offense, giving them over 13 a game. Pope. 3-pointer off the mark.
What I like, he hasn't stopped competing despite the off night.
Here's Jordan. Got it.
This run has been fueled by their Matador defense.
24 seconds left in the 3rd quarter. To the inside, Pope. And the layup is good off the glass. 9 points in the game.
A slow start for him, but making amends here in the 2nd half.
Pass to Jordan. Throws it up high. Stolen. On the wing, Sexton. Here's Thomas. And no good. Trying to get that one to fall. At the end of the 3rd quarter, a huge lead. This one may have already been decided. It's the Grizzlies running away with this one. And we're just moments away from the start of quarter number 4. Stay with us. And a worthy candidate tonight as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
Talk about painting a magnificent picture with that dime. Just a great decision and a perfect delivery.
Execution. This is what you practice every day. These guys are professionals. Beautiful play. And
1 quarter to go in a game that to this point has not been an evenly fought contest. We've got Cam Thomas, Mitchell out there with Colin Sexton. Then there's Johnson, and it's Clowney in at the 5. So that's the Nets 5.
That's the result of hard work. Mitchell just...
Checked in for Memphis.
You got this, MP.
One minute in now in the fourth quarter. And with expansion whispers continuing to grow, Smitty, if it happens, you figure there would have to be some realignment.
Yes, B.A. Most likely a team will move to the east. Presents a chance for the NBA to change the layout of the league. Might add a division and find ways to cut down on travel.
Down low. Here's Jordan. And slam dunk by Jordan.
I like how Isaiah Stewart found a teammate there. Impressive passing for a big.
And so it's Sexton who brings up the ball for the Nets. Next up, the Knicks in New York. It'll be the start of a 3-game trip on the road. Misses from close range.
They've shown the power inside. Their rebounding effort has been sensational.
Jordan misses. The Nets have gotten only 2 of 6 attempts to drop in the fourth. Sexton finds Mitchell. Moving along, 2 minutes gone in the fourth. Pass to Thomas. 4 on the clock. They set the screen. Fires the 3. Grizzlies with the rebound. Stewart's got 4 rebounds in the game. From deep, Jordan connects again from distance. Buries his 10th triple of the game.
Unbelievable, B.A. Unbelievable.
They've been having major problems offensively.
Definitely in a bit of a dry spell.
Here's Thomas, defended by Jackson. Oh, deflected. If you're just joining us, fourth quarter here. We're just over 2.5 minutes into it. And the dunk by Jackson.
He turns the offensive board into a big slam.
Wow, he was so well positioned there. Credit his anticipation. And the Nets with possession here. Outside Sexton. A shot to stop the run. Connects from downtown.
A nice little J from Sexton. When he's feeling it, he has a good touch on those shots.
Back to Jordan. Good. He hits again.
And that's 70.
He is unconscious.
He is single-handedly carrying this team right now thanks to his terrific scoring performance so far in this game.
To the paint. Here's Sexton. Williams grabs the board. Williams has got a rebound number 12 here already in the game. Jordan with the bucket.
The defense was just nowhere to be found, and because of that, he adds to their lead.
You can't afford to give him space. Those kinds of mistakes have been the story of this game.
Here's Thomas, defended by Jackson. Thomas misses. Memphis has gone 2 of 4 from the perimeter here in the fourth quarter.
And what a complete performance we saw from them. A dominant win in every way for the Grizzlies.
And everything seemed to go their way today. They were firing on all cylinders, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., this was the kind of performance you relish as a player. Just a very impressive win.
And with this win, they will now have 52 victories for the year. Well, maybe a little bit of a use it or lose it situation with the coach's challenge. Probably won't make a difference to the outcome, but they still want to review the call.
People were worried that this would slow the action down. But with so many close calls in every game, the NBA was...
The previous play is under review.
You know, one thing this does for a coach is let his players know he's got their back. If they're adamant that the call was wrong, he'll back them up and make the refs take another look.
The ruling on the floor is confirmed.
And they've made their decision. The call will stand.
And as much as it hurts to lose a challenge, I think Coach would challenge that call again if he could. He really disagreed with the foul.
And so it's the Grizzlies taking care of business in this one. A statement road victory. So impressive.
Statement indeed, B.A. It was in enemy territory, but they controlled the game and took the crowd completely out of it. That's how you win on the road.
And that about wraps it up. For Steve Smith, Allie LaForce, and Grant Hill, this is Brian Anderson.
That's how you leave it all out on the floor. Nice job. I heard MJ might be in the crowd tonight. Show him who the new GOAT is.
Have a great game, man.
Up next, the Hornets taking on the Grizzlies. For the Hornets, approaching the playoffs, a good time to review the standings. And their 8 games back in the conference. A capable team indeed. Grizzlies, Hornets, up next, right after this. Hello, fans. Welcome to this presentation of the NBA Sunday Night Action right here on 2K Sports. With Hall of Famer Doris Burke and Greg Anthony, this is Kevin Harlan. On the sidelines, we have David Aldridge reporting. So the Hornets win the tip. And for those teams, Greg, already out of the playoff picture, what are they focused on at this point?
Next season? I mean, look, the reality is a number of these guys are playing for their jobs. And in the offseason, you want to be remembered for closing out strong.
Now, look at Memphis's starting group. We've got Jaren Jackson. Morant is out there with Jordan. And there's Jackson. And it's LaRavia in at the 4.
First points of the night. And you know this is going to be a battle of matchups.
What's going to be fascinating to watch is which matchups are they willing to go exploit.
And so it's Ball with it. He brings it up for the Charlotte Hornets. Pass to Giddey. It's good. The assist that time from Ball.
Well, that's about confidence and composure on the interior. Josh Giddey does stand 6'8", makes that a little easier.
And here's Jordan outside. It's hauled in by Adams. And here's Charlotte. And just over a minute played here in the start of the game. Ball against Morant. Ball kicks to Miller. Clock at 6. Over Jackson. Miller, no luck.
Well, he's a quality mid-range shooter, but he can't get that one to go.
Greg, for a franchise like Memphis, is there a specific way they have to build?
Through the draft. I mean, they aren't going to get the huge A-list free agents, so you have to hit on your picks. You also have to keep your guys happy. Sign them to smart extensions.
Here's Giddey after the made shot from Jordan. Now here's Giddey. One of the dependable scorers on the team. He's averaging close to 17 points a game. Just about 2 minutes into the game, first quarter of basketball. Here's Jordan. The shot is good, and so is his shooting tonight. 3 for 4. And here is Giddey. 11-point game, his last outing. Kick out to Adams. Back to Giddey from 12 feet out. Feeds to Adams. 6 on the shot clock. Miller against Jackson. And the Hornets miss again.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Good. 8 points for Jordan.
Well, the touch and the focus. What a pretty move in the lane.
And here are the Hornets now, trailing by 4. Pass to Giddey. It's good. The assist that time from Ball.
If you leave a teammate of LaMelo Ball that wide open, I promise you he will find him.
Giddey against Jordan. Some nice passing there by Memphis. Jordan with another miss. The Hornets have gone 3 of 7 from the field since we've gotten underway. Miller kicks to Giddey. Off target with his 3.
Well, the defense clearly was not interested in guarding him from downtown. They're very fortunate he missed.
And that one's good, LaRavia.
And they've scored several times already here in the first quarter on the inside.
.130 left in the first quarter. They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
And Giddey gets it to go.
Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rack. And where's the help defensively?
To me, that's a complete lack of communication on that side of the ball. These guys need to be talking to each other.
Reedy's checked in for Charlotte. Jalen Suggs comes in for Josh Giddey. 1:20 left here in the opening quarter. You know, there's no denying the talents of LaMelo Ball, Doris. Could this be what we see from guards in the future?
Well, we know what he brings, LaMelo, Kevin, and that's a blend of size and skill. He is a magician with the basketball in the open floor. The handle is tight.
Turn this around.
Hornets leading by 4. We've got Suggs. He's out there with Josh Giddey. And it's McGowan's in at the 3 spot. So that's the Hornets 5. Giddey the pass to Suggs. Driving in. No good with the layup.
Well, defensively, if you allow him to get this close, you're playing with fire. He just happened to miss that one.
A drive by Jordan. And that one drops. Jordan's got 10 points.
Well, you love the activity out there. What a play. This guy is busy on the offensive end.
We're closing in on 2 minutes played here in the second quarter. Suggs kicks to Cousins. Now Suggs still scoreless.
Boy, with his shot not falling right now, it might be time to look in a different direction. See if you can get your teammates started.
And it goes down 2 points. Well, it was the Memphis Grizzlies winning their last game against the Brooklyn Nets. Reed a screen on Jordan. Here's Suggs. Misses the 3.
This is a quarter he'd rather forget. This guy just can't seem to get the lid off of that bucket.
Coming off a big game, his confidence couldn't be higher, and Coach knows it.
Well, the best players, to me, deliver night after night after night. So as long as he's hot, keep riding it.
Charlotte no good that time either.
Boy, a tough go for him in this quarter. You can see how desperately he wants to get things started. He just can't make a shot.
Here's Giddey. That one's off, still out of sync. Memphis leading by 3. And the last couple of years, Doris, Charlotte has really picked up the pace.
I think, Kevin, that's to place an emphasis and try to bring out the best of LaMelo Ball, who flourishes in that exact kind of environment. Brilliant passer, wants to be dynamic in transition. I think it's a smart choice.
And now we've got some time to check in from the sideline. You got for us, D.A.?
Thank you, Kevin. For Hornets coach Steve Clifford, the key is defense.
He says trying to outscore other teams doesn't work. You have to do the things that take effort, like rebounding, getting loose balls, and putting your body on the line. You've got to build a game that'll actually work at the end of the year when you play the important games. Kevin, back to you.
All right, DA, our thanks to you. And now the first timeout called here for the Hornets. Miller's checked in for the Hornets. LaMelo Ball comes in for Josh Giddey. So Memphis going with almost an entire new group here. There's 1:47 left in the first half. Outside, Ball. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. There are many ways to build a team, as we know, Doris. Do you prefer building around a star or a more team-based approach?
I think, Kevin, what we have learned unequivocally is that it is not just about collecting talent. Certainly, you need star players to win in the NBA. But so much of this is about how do the pieces fit around. There is a reason it is a team sport, Kevin. Don't overlook the role players around those stars.
Reed dishes to Suggs. Reed the pass to Miller. Ball with it. Back to Miller. Just 5 on the clock. Charlotte moving it around. No one near Suggs as he lets it go. And a great assist by Miller as that one goes in.
Oh, what an ugly start to this quarter. Only 1 of 8 from the field.
From deep, Jordan. Miller grabs the miss.
No idea why he's attempting so many outside shots. It's not his day, and he needs to either look to drive or get it to an open teammate.
And that one, good. Now just a 2-point Grizzly lead.
And Jalen Suggs has proven early, if you're open, he's going to find you. Pretty pass.
And Jordan throws it down.
Love seeing a point guard who can explode to the rim like that.
Oh, great attitude and even a better finish.
Boy, it's incredible how much explosive scoring ability can come from the lead guard position. That is a big-time play.
Suggs passes to Reed. Miller dishes the ball. That shot misses.
Something that's kept this game close is the fact that the rebound stats for both teams are almost identical.
And Morant gets it to go.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
Ball from long range. Again, ball missing.
I know he wants to answer the 3 that was just made on the other end, but he can't let that affect his judgment. He's got to find the best shot possible.
I mean, even from over here, you can see that one pretty clearly.
Memphis shooting their initial free throws of the game right here.
Yeah, pretty good numbers on the season when you look at their free throw attempts, right around 78%.
And both free throws good for Jordan.
This is about the last guy you want to send to the stripe right now. They keep fouling him, and he keeps making them.
Ball from long range. And the last second attempt does not go in for him. And so it's the Memphis Grizzlies in control with a 9-point lead to end the quarter. They've been playing some ferocious defense. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back.
Put your hands together and get live for Red Panda.
And thank you for joining us, as with 2 quarters in the books, it's looking good for the Memphis Grizzlies. And a bit of a gear switch here. Shaq, you are currently trending online right now. Fans are demanding you try your hand at a hot dog eating contest.
Oh, Ernie, I actually would like to see this happen as well. I bet some of these guys would humble you, Shaq.
Come on now, stop it. It wouldn't be fair. I'll be putting up Wilt Chamberlain numbers as a rookie contestant.
Well, the key is being able to stretch your stomach, I've heard. Yours is already stretched from the post-Laker days, though.
Nope.
And we come back to the game at hand. In the first half, plenty to like for the Memphis Grizzlies.
They've had that ball hopping, keeping the defense scrambling.
And we're not talking eggs here, folks. And that is it for halftime, folks. It is back to Kevin Harlan and the crew for the second half.
And happy you could join us. We've got 2 quarters left to go in regulation. It's been a clinic from Jordan.
He had a fast pass to the lane that first half. Got inside on demand.
Now, this guy is such a good finisher on the move, and so far the defense has not been able to counter it.
So the Grizzlies 5 right now. They've got Jackson. Jordan is out there with John Morant. Then there's Jaren Jackson. And it's LaRavia in at the 4. Here's Giddey. Second chance shot, and it's good on the way in. Giddey's got 12.
I tell you what, that's what you call a ferocious rebound. Josh Giddey sending a message on the putback.
And 3 from Jordan. It's good. The assist this time from Jackson. Jordan's got the lead up to 12 now for Memphis. And so it's Giddey with it. He brings it up for the Charlotte Hornets. Dishes it the ball. Back to Giddey. Ball against Morant. Just 5 to shoot. Ball no good.
A slight rebound advantage for them. One more column in their favor, and it's all adding up.
Hornets have gone 1 of 3 since starting the second half. They double him with Jordan to the middle. Adams' shot is off.
Well, trying to find themselves in the second half here. Just 1 for 4 from the field. Can someone in the group get hot? Let's see. Well, you love his effort level, right? Particularly when it's winning time. He is going for the finish.
Hornets trail by 14. They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
Ball, the pass to Cousins. His first shot coming late. Charlotte no good that time either.
Only 20% shooting in this quarter. They need to settle down and relax a little bit here.
Oh, wow. 4 of 5 to start the half. Coming out on fire.
And there's the pass to Giddey. Looking to end the run. It's rebounded by Memphis. And here's Jordan outside. Sinks the triple. Jordan's got 12 points now in the quarter.
I'll tell you, the team is simply riding the hot hand. This guy has been lights out.
And the Hornets call time here.
And with their offense sputtering, coaches got to get them back on track.
And to me, they're just taking too many tough shots. And when they do get an easy one, the confidence just isn't there.
Now we'll look at the stats for LaMelo Ball.
And guys, how about the surge of offense he's experiencing right now? These last 5 games, he's been a machine at the offensive end. A different scorer than he had been earlier in the season. We'll find out if he can keep it going here tonight.
To the wing on the left. Pass to Miller. Jacks up a 3. Good. And it's Cousins picking up the assist. Miller's got 10 points in the game.
I'll tell you, he'll take that all day, every day. I'm sure he was shocked to find himself that wide open.
And 3 from Jordan. And again.
And no one can stop him. It's another 40-point game, and he's had a bunch of them.
And with tonight's performance, he's now tied for 4th on the single-season 40-point game list. Giddey trying to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. Memphis leading by 19. Passes it to Morant. From downtown, Cousins pulls it in.
You will not see this guy miss many of those. He's one of the keys to their floor spacing.
Giddey, no one around him. It's good from long range. He's got 15.
Boy, if this becomes a consistent part of Josh Giddey's game, look out, because that three-point shot's going to make him so dangerous.
No good from Jordan. Charlotte has gone 2 of 5 with the three-point shot since coming out of the break. Pass to Giddey, and it's Ball in the corner. His three-pointer's off the mark.
I'll tell you, no matter what he does, he can't find his rhythm, and you get the sense he's starting to press a little bit.
Fires for three, and he hits it from deep. 3 points there from Jordan. Jordan's got 43 points.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
One thing we've learned in the NBA, the game is never over. So you've got to continue to score, continue to build your lead.
Here's Giddey. And right away, they match it with a three-pointer of their own.
Now, this is going to help Josh Giddey's game. Boy, the confidence will rise if he can make these catch-and-shoot opportunities.
Timeout called, the Grizzlies. Both teams will make substitutions. As we get a break in the action now, let's take a look at the East and how the teams are stacking up. Taking a look at Charlotte. Right now, if the playoffs started, they would have the 7th seed.
And I think for Charlotte,
some changes here for the Hornets. Cousins is checked in, and Miller's subbed in for Josh Giddey. The Grizzlies making a switch here. 1 minute now into this fourth quarter. Jordan's shot is off. For Charlotte, they've gone 0 of 6 in the fourth quarter. A disastrous start to the period. Malcolm Brogdon out there with Suggs. Then it's Miller, then it's Reed, and it's Cousins in at the 4 slot. So that's the group out there for Charlotte. And it's blocked by Jordan. Here's Kasparov.
Oh, fantastic dunk. And he hangs around up there just for a little camera time.
Yeah, maybe he didn't want to land awkwardly. Who knows? But there he is, and we see it very clearly. And they're bringing you up close and personal on the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Now the pass to Suggs. Reed a screen on Jordan. 4 on the shot clock. And the dunk by Reed.
Textbook pick and roll. Suggs is both explosive and creative. He'll be running this play for a long time to come.
Here's Hachimura. And it's good. Assisting on the play was Jordan. Jordan's got his 4th assist in this one. And we're about 2 minutes into the fourth quarter now. To the paint. Here's Suggs. Hachimura grabs the miss. Hachimura's got 4 rebounds now tonight.
And a big lead for them on both the scoreboard and the backboard thus far.
And they've had assists now on their last 3 baskets.
Well, we know that scoring in the league, Doris, has been on the uptick this era. Do you see that trend continuing?
It's hard to imagine, Kevin, that it won't unless the league makes an adjustment to bring a little bit more defense back into play. That is something you've heard Steve Kerr talk about. Have we tilted the scales too much to favor the offense? We'll see what happens.
And guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for the Grizzlies?
And they're playing beautiful basketball right now, racking up the assists by playing so unselfishly, just finding the open man.
They've also been scoring on the break. With how difficult it is to get buckets in the half court, anytime you can push the ball in transition for easy ones, that's big time.
Here's what Charlotte's going with right now. Josh Giddey comes in for Malcolm Brogdon. And Ball subbed in for Suggs. Back to Jordan. And the layup's good off the glass. Jordan's got 47 points.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
And that's typical of this guy. He's always reading the situation, reacting quickly, and capitalizing.
Ball against Jordan. The drive-by Ball. And Ball slams it in.
Wow, you see the decisiveness right there with LaMelo Ball. Makes up his mind on the drive that he's going to dunk it.
Passes it to Sullivan. Here's Jordan. And the Grizzlies tack on 2 more.
Well, this is what you're trying to do. Put the game away.
And he hasn't forced much tonight. I love the efficiency he's giving to them.
Ball with a wide open look. Offensive rebound. Back to Giddey. Fires the 3. And the rebound goes to the Grizzlies. Shoots. And another one falls.
And how many times have we seen him fill it up this season? it seems like he's scoring 50 every night.
That gives him the 4th most 50-point games in a single season. What a milestone.
Well, guys, this was never really a contest, just a total obliteration, if you will. And you can safely say mission accomplished now for Memphis.
They never settled for mediocre shots.
And Kevin, they had great penetration this time out.
And in what's been a solid season, to say the least, tonight's game will push their win total now up to 53.
And you know, this is a win they wanted badly, guys. They did not want to get swept in the season series.
And you know, when you look at the huge impact he had, another bucket! Wow!
And another milestone has been reached, a very notable one, as he now has surpassed Larry Bird's career points total. Larry with 21,791 in that brilliant 13-season career as a Celtic.
And his legend continues to grow. And not that we're surprised at this point of his career, right, guys? We've been witness to many memorable moments already. Truly an all-time talent. Jordan is doubled. Williams kicks to Wesley. Memphis moving it around. Hachimura the pass to Williams. Miller grabs the miss. And here's Miller. He'll bring it up for Charlotte. Ball from long range. Drains it from beyond the arc.
What an exciting young star LaMelo Ball is. Already a fan favorite if he's in the open court. Look out.
Hachimura the pass to Jordan. Tried to come right back with the 3 of his own, but it's no good. And out of bounds as the Grizzlies gain possession.
Substitution on the court.
Memphis in total control. Highsmith the pass to Hachimura. Down low. Here's Jordan. And that one good. Jordan's got 57 points.
Spirited performance. You love to get this kind of win, especially on the road.
You've got to be able to block out all distractions in enemy territory. This team did a tremendous job staying focused on the task at hand.
So no problem for Memphis as they get the win. To come into an opponent's building and dominate the way they did tonight says, I think, Greg, an awful lot about this team.
I guess they don't need home cooking to feel at home.
Nice team win. Let's keep it going.